Good morning and welcome again to our second testimony corner. This morning we have Robyn K with us. Robyn K is one of the Stella Maris babies. Robyn has been here her whole life. Robyn left for college and she's back. She just can't get enough of the Stella Maris family. So Robyn, I want you to tell me about your journey here at Stella Maris Church.
Okay, so I did my first communion here, and I was in the church a lot growing up, and I was fortunate enough to have my friends from prep school and high school go along the same journey as me at the same time. So I feel like that was a big help. But during college, you don't have them around as much, and you don't have your parents around as much to force you and say, oh, we're going to church on Sunday, we're going to church on Sunday. So you kind of, lose your way a bit, and you struggle to figure out your faith and what it means to you. So you now have to essentially create it for yourself. Whereas before, your parents were guiding you, your friends were assisting you. Now it was you yourself alone on your journey. So I think that's, I wasn't going to church for a bit, and then I realized I need to find a church in my area. And I didn't have a car at the time, so it had to be walking distance. So I found one that was 7 minutes away, and I would walk to church on Sunday by myself, go to church, then go back to college. And then you have all your friends in college doing, going to the parties, doing all those things. And you're like, well, can I still go to these parties and still be true to my faith? And, that was a bit of a struggle for me. But going to church constantly, it helped me a lot. And then coming home on holidays and, whenever I could, that was really helpful for me as well. And now I'm back home full time, and it's day and night. You know what I mean? You have your family here. My entire family goes to this church. So coming to Stella is like coming home. But it's been good. It's been good. It's definitely not linear. It's not a linear journey. It's more of a up, down, up, down. It's good.
So what would you say to that young adult who is going out? Because you were on the journey where you left to go to college. What would you say to the young adults now that are going out? How would you encourage them to stay within their faith?
Honestly, I'm not going to tell them it's easy, because it's definitely not. But it's that want and that drive to need to stay closer to God. It's to stay closer to who you are as a person. Keep that faith, keep pushing. Even though some days you feel like you don't want to do it, find the closest church to you. Even if it's that your college has a chapel, it's not a Catholic, a chapel. Go, say prayers, do what you need to do, to get closer to God. Like I said, it's not easy, but, keep pushing, keep trying, keep working towards your faith. It's worth it.
All right. So I'm going to ask you, I noticed that you're in your choir role. How is it that the choir, being a part of a ministry, how does that push you? And how can we as church get other people involved in ministry work?
So what I find is that being a part of the choir, you meet people with very different personalities, right? But you always find that one person that makes the journey or makes the ministry so much fun for you. You enjoy it. And it's that one person that keeps you coming back and helps you, understand your faith and keeps you accountable. And it's kind of like you strive to be that one person, right? Who's so in their faith that you want to be kind of like them. So I would say find a ministry that you thoroughly enjoy, that you're actually interested in. It was funny. I was singing in the congregation every Sunday, and someone would always turn around to me and like, oh, you should join the choir. You should join the choir. And I'm like, oh, yeah, nah, And then my mom spoke to you, and then you spoke to Auntie Andy. And then Auntie Andy was like, oh, see you at Friday rehearsal. I'm like, oh, okay. And it kind of just happens. So sometimes you just need a little push in the right direction.
Okay. All right. So everybody, here you have it. We have a young adult who's out in the world, but she's not staying far from her God. So we'll encourage you to come on over to Stella Maris Church. join a ministry. We have two great ministries coming on board for Pentecost. That is the new generation teen, that's from 12 to 18, and we have new generation adult. That is from 19 to 38, but we'll take you anyway if you're above. So come on over to Stella Maris Church. We're waiting to see you.